You guys want to hear something crazy? All right. You know what's going on out there? So last night, I was coming back from my kids' sports banquet, right? Another story for another time, but sitting there for 3.5 hours while they go through each and every sport, and each and every grade, from middle school all the way up through high school, and every team. Coaches like to talk about their players and their teams.
I don't doubt it.
Wow.
6 to 9:30.
Okay.
6 to 9:30.
So they put all of the sports together rather than do individual banquets.
Yeah, it's a very small school until you have to get everybody there and honor every single one of the sports and every single one of the players. So yeah, they do it like that.
Wow. And how long was his moment?
Well, it wasn't long, but it was a good one. He won the most inspirational award.
How
Nice.
Yeah, on his team. So it's the dude that leads the team and is the one that's kind of the heartbeat of the team. And they gave him that last night.
It's a great honor.
It was a really great honor. I'm glad I stayed through the whole thing rather than like the soccer game the day before, right? But let me tell you what's going on out there, you guys. So I'm driving home and it's about 9:30. There are people walking outside at 9:30 and jogging at 9:30 at night. Like more than one. There's like 5, 6, 7 people, 9:30 holding hands, walking outside in the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night.
9:30.
At that crazy time of the morning.
Yeah, believe it or not, people do stuff after 8 p.m.
There are times, man. That's the thing about this job that I said so often is that this job is not necessarily difficult. It's just very taxing. The hours will just jack you up. Like, I don't know about you guys, but my mind constantly, for as long as I've done this show, is always somewhere. The clock is always in the back of my mind ticking somewhere to when I got to be to bed. I got to be eating. I got to be up at 4:30. No, are you guys the same way?
Oh, I'm the exact same way.
Yeah.
I am never more awake than I am at 9 p.m. at night when it's time to go to bed.
Yes.
2 p.m., it feels like it's midnight. All I want to do is sleep. And then all of a sudden it's time to sleep. And I'm like, no, let's watch Netflix. Let's do something else.
Do you guys start stressing at like 6:30 or 7 o'clock if you're a little bit out of your routine that you're not going to get to bed on your regular time?
7:30 for me.
7:30.
I literally start getting anxiety if I'm not like aligned with being asleep by 9 at around 7:30.
Same.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't go through that.
You don't go through any of that.
No.
Yeah, the time is so much. This is something that's happened to me for years and years and years. And it was such a great example the other night, you know. And I made these decisions, so I'm not putting it on our industry or anything. I certainly could have stayed. But the fact that I went down to Noonan the other night, you know, and it was a 2 hour and a half drive down there, another hour back, and my mind was on the clock the entire time. My kid was playing this soccer match, and it was the most important soccer game of the year for him, right? And I decided to leave early, 20 minutes early, to drive back to Atlanta because you have to be up at 4:30 in the morning. And it didn't. And Hollis was hurt. Also, he was kind of limping around on his hamstring. So I decided to leave just so I could be fresh for the show. And then I told you guys I got home and Hollis had said there were 4 goals scored in the last 20 minutes and they had won the game. And I missed that because I needed to be up at 4:30 in the morning. But I thought, man, what a great example of how, like, you sacrifice, everybody sacrifices. It doesn't matter what job you're in, what career you're in. Kristen and I have had this debate now for weeks and weeks and weeks. Can you have it all? And I would say to you, you were right the other night.
Yeah.
I certainly couldn't have it all, man, because I wish I could have stayed and been fresh for the show. But and I don't think it's a radio thing. I think everybody goes through the same thing, right?
Oh, absolutely. This is what comes with becoming a parent, especially if you got kids in the mix. Like some things you're going to miss, some things you're going to be there for, some things you're going to be there physically, but not mentally for.
Yes.
Like, it's a thing.
Man, that banquet started last night at 6 o'clock and I was already like, okay, well, I could be in bed by 8:30. This surely is only going to take 2.5 hours. They said on the schedule it might go to 9 and it went after 9 and some of those coaches like to talk, man. They just really like to talk. I was just sitting there stressed out the entire time. Really couldn't even enjoy the whole thing.
And what works for me, what I hate, what doesn't work for me is like when I'm in my mind about going to sleep, everybody around me who doesn't have to get up until 8 or like a normal time, they have no grace for me. Like they don't care at all. You get already? I'm like, yes, I have to get up at 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, don't you love the people that come in at like 9:30 and they're like, oh, if I could just get one more hour to sleep. I woke up at the crack of 8:30 this morning.
The Bert Show.